Charles. We're here in this last Yuga, which is categorized by wars, dissension, and upheavals. People look for ways to withstand the nature of this age. This is a warring universe. Do you think the wonderful worldwide educators should also engage in activities that work against the nature of this age? We know that it is all demise and futility. So are we to respect the nature of this age and be concerned about our own real awareness? Or do we look for ways to turn the last Yuga into a golden age? Duane responds, all that sounds like a lot of work, especially the last part about turning this last Yuga into a golden age. I don't see that there's a last anything. These are cute stories and ideas, and I don't refer to them. Paul structured things in a particular way, and it's really not that at all. The overall is that life is an isness. Creation is just simply a small part of the whole of life, but it seems really big because we're in it. Like a baby in the crib. The crib seems like everything, and as you're looking at the little bars there, you might consider how you're trapped here. As soon as you get outside of yourself, you see that there's a whole new world, and many, many worlds. I don't look at that, but maybe Harry does, as the so-called modern-day prophet. I don't see an end to these ideas of prophecy and the ages, etc. The demise that I refer to is what people have decided, and I'm not saying things are going to end or that there's doom. That's not the idea. I'm referring to the created consciousness of individuals that they don't see. It's almost like people want to end everything, as they have been through a lot of lifetimes, and it's hard here. It's hard in creation, even when it's the good times. It's still hard every day to keep oneself up, to keep the front up, to keep the ideas and maintain everything. In a way, as people have been around for thousands and millions of lifetimes, they are tired, and they still haven't recognized anything, as they don't take the time. So they are almost welcoming the demise of what they have decided, like how Sandy saw the big chain around the world choking itself. It's not the world doing that, it's the consciousness that people agree to. This is where the adventure comes in, and I could create it in any way. I could make it very literal and structured, and this is what Paul did. I'm making it more fun, to where we're releasing the constrictions and confinement, and taking a chance to see something that's unknown, not just things that are specified, and that becomes the fun part. This approach works with certain individuals, but not everybody, because they are stiffs. They like their literal minds, and it's very important to them. I've been with literal people like this, and it's fine, but they don't see what other people see. We're in a very interesting position, and I see it as the new nowness, which has nothing to do with the Yugas, the gold, silver, bronze and iron, etc. These cycles are ideas created from situations that have taken place, just like prophecy and all these things, and I don't relate to any of these ideas. They do exist, they have their place, but I'm always pointing to seeing the bigger view, and again, you can follow these ideas if you want, but I won't be doing so. I'm not saying that this is the last age. creation will always exist. It's the big nursery school for the unaware souls to go through. Creation is needed and is continuous and will always exist as it does. The creation is the part that we're seeing, or the so-called last Yuga, or whatever it is. It's just one dimension out of endless dimensions of creation. This isn't the only one. It's endless, and there's no end to it. Each creation, like each person here, has their own life, their own world, etc. And each creation has its own consciousness, and it's endless. This isn't the only one. I see what makes sense, and that is to become more aware of your real awareness, and then you'll see all of it, and not just be limited to this dimension here that's been specified as creation, because it isn't the only one. It's just a speck of dust compared to the other creations, and creation will go on and on, simply because it's part of the isness. But the isness I am referring to is the real universes, where you are a free being of real light without any restrictions. I am providing the possibility that is a lot more fun. Paul talked about how it was that you didn't have a soul, but that you are soul. Then he defined the so-called spiritual ideas, because he was providing the disciplines for people to go through. The new presentation is not about the disciplines. This is where people look for a doctrine, but there are none here. It's just a bunch of kids having fun and sharing their experiences as they are in time and space. That's really the idea of this, and I like that a lot better.